feeding the body. This is a very important part, and I'm not going to go into specific types of foods in this video. I am going to give you a couple of PDFs down below along with a couple of video recommendations. Check those out. But what I'm going to tell you is very, very important, and I want you to listen to this video and take what I have to offer you and do something with it. First thing, breath. Breathing is probably the most important thing that you can do to keep things moving forward in your body and in your mind. When you do the exercises that I have available for you in the PDF, do these exercises and start sitting. The V breath, the vibration breath is what I call it. What I want you to do is sit down and do this exercise. If you can do it 2 or 3 times a day, your energy levels will soar. But what you're going to notice right away when you start to do the V breath is going to give you a buzzing sensation throughout your whole body. What you want to do is you want to take a deep breath in your nose, then out your nose. Then in your nose, then out your mouth. Then in your mouth, then out your mouth. Then in your mouth, and out your nose, and so on. So, it goes like this. In your nose, out your nose. In your nose, out your mouth. In your mouth, out your mouth. In your mouth, out your nose. Just that alone, I can tell I'm vibrating right now. I can feel it. Go through the entire steps as I've outlined them in the PDF. You will feel yourself vibrating. I'm going to caution you to sit down first so you can get the feel for what it's like. It's not going to be easy at first, but stick with it. This technique, this thing alone, your mind will sharpen up, your entire body will vibrate eventually, and you'll start really getting moving like you've never moved before. You're going to have an energy that you've never felt before. So this is an important thing. Breath. Take them. Water. Did you know that we, as adults, are comprised of up to 65%? In infants, it's like 75 or 80%. Our brains are up to 85% water. And rather than getting into the debate on water and where to get your water and how to get your water, I'm going to let you research that yourself. This is the internet age, so you can type in reverse osmosis or better ways of getting clean water and just take some action, because this is an important aspect of your body. If you want to look great in a mirror, you need to hydrate it properly with the right kind of water, not with soda. You don't want to put soda and sugar and all that stuff in your body all the time. You want to mostly be drinking water, and it's going to do a few things for you. One, I can tell you for me, it helps me curb my desire to constantly want to eat, specifically at night. I was a huge night eater, so this is a huge thing right here. Drink water, and I'm going to tell you why. A, it cleanses the body of toxins. It's going to cleanse the body, cleanse the blood, keep things moving real good in there, and you're going to find that your elimination process is easy in, easy out, as Ralph Smart would say it. B, it helps with your body functions. Makes sense, right? If you're going to be ridding the body of toxins and waste because you're going to be drinking the right kind of water and flushing it out, it's going to help all the organs, everything work really good. Your joints are going to be a lot smoother. Get rid of all the caffeinated soda if you can, or cut back on it. A few years ago when my daughter was about 15, I asked her, why do you drink so much soda? Why don't you have water instead? And she says, well, soda is my only bad habit. And, of course, we can debate on that. The thing is that I told her, if you're drinking nothing but soda and no water, that one bad habit you have that you say is your only bad habit is the worst habit you could have. Have a glass of water at least 2 or 3 times a day with your soda so you can still feel like you have your soda. But what I used to do is because I was such a heavy soda drinker, and I would drink Coca-Cola like it was going out of style back in the day. And I'll show you pictures later on down the line when you start watching my videos on YouTube. What I would do is instead of drinking soda, because it was available to me, I would have a glass of water. And then, if I still felt like I wanted a soda, I'd have the soda. And the way I cut soda out of my life completely, where it didn't control me anymore, was that for every soda I wanted, I had to have 2 glasses of water. By the time I got to the point where I wanted the soda, I never drank it, or I never finished it, or it was just too sweet. It just worked for me. Maybe that'll work for you. See, it curbs the desire to overeat. If you can have about anywhere from 5 to 8 glasses of water a day, just water, nothing else, you're going to find that you're not going to be as hungry at night, constantly want to keep eating, especially crappy foods. So water helps curb the appetite and helps you steer away from overeating. In my journey, that's what I have found. So definitely look at the PDF and links below. These are going to be some really insightful things about water, just water alone, and I think you'll enjoy the videos as well if you want to get a little bit more insight there. So the best time to have water? Well, right when you get up in the morning, and make sure it's a nice cold glass, and if you can drink it fast, that'll increase your metabolism, a really cool trick. And the second thing would be right before bed. So that way, everything is working nice, the organs, the heart, everything's got lubrication. And the best time to have water is the first thing in the morning, nice and cold, icy cold water, drink it fast, and one before bedtime. You don't have to get crazy. Just have a 6-ounce cold glass of water waiting for you in the refrigerator every night. Do that habit for about 1 week. It'll become second nature, and you're going to look forward to it every time you wake up in the morning, and it's going to set your whole day up before you have your coffee or anything else. 1 glass, just 1 glass in the morning every day. Try that. Believe me, it's going to make a big difference. The last thing here is going to be foods. And instead of telling you specifically what kind of proteins, fats, and carbs, and all this other stuff, I could get into it. It's a video by itself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, add more raw, natural foods in your daily eating routine. That means blending natural foods, juicing natural foods, and eating natural foods. When you blend natural foods, you can do smoothies, and there's all kinds of wonderful smoothies out there. I'm going to put together a link here for you so you can get some decent recipes for that. Juicing, everybody heard of juicing. I mean, come on, Jay Cornish, the juice man. Juicing can be a little messy. I mean, I admit it. It's not the cleanest thing in the world. The thing that you have to worry about is that little spinner inside there. But what I've done to make it real simple is I got a couple juicers, and you can get a couple of them for pretty cheap now. I mean, $60 all the way down to $30. I bought 2. And I didn't buy 2 because in case one breaks. Well, yeah, that's usually the case. But I got 2 because I always have an extra strainer that I can put in right away while the other one is soaking. And a great way to clean those things is with a steel wool brush. Get a steel wool brush. They're really cheap. You can get them anywhere. And also, if you put a little plastic bag, those bags you get at the grocery store, you put that in the pulp section where it kicks out the pulp. And there's debate about whether or not you should even throw away the pulp. But that's besides the point. If you can put a plastic bag in there and have it catch, you don't have to worry about cleaning that area up too much. So for the most part, you can keep the cleaning down to a pretty much bare minimum if you're smart about it. So I'll put those steps down in the PDF for you as well. So check that out. Eating raw, natural foods. I'm not telling you what not to eat. I could sit here all day long and tell you that eating cakes and donuts and French fries and hamburgers are bad. I'm not going to do these things. What I am going to tell you to do is instead eat more carrots, celery, apples, oranges, bananas, anything else in the fruit and vegetable category you like. Replace that with your fast food, and I tell you, you're going to save the money in the long run, and your health is going to skyrocket. Your energy is going to skyrocket. So when you start doing the exercises that I'm going to offer you in the next video coming up, you can actually have the right mind that's energetic, that's positive, and your body is going to be vibrating because you're breathing really good. It's going to be hydrated because you're drinking a lot of water and you're doing a really good job there. And you're going to be feeding the body the energy that it will run optimally on, which is more raw foods. Instead of telling you what not to do, I'm going to tell you what to do. Add more fruits, vegetables, salads, juicing, blending. Change your approach in this particular way, and you're going to see massive results, not just for the mirror and for the summer or whatever, but for the rest of your life. So I hope this finds everybody well. Check out everything I've got for you in the extras, and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care. Peace.